My name is Chantal and I'm a member at Andover Baptist Church. It's so good to be able to share with you this week in our theme of walking on water. The Bible reading is taken from Matthew 14 verses 22 to 33. Jesus walks on water. Immediately Jesus made the disciples get into the boat and go on ahead of him to the other side while he dismissed the crowd. After he had dismissed them, he went up on a mountainside by himself to pray. Later that night he was there alone, and the boat was already a considerable distance from land, buffeted by the waves because the wind was against it. Shortly before dawn, Jesus went out to them, walking on the lake. When the disciples saw him walking on the lake, they were terrified. "It's a ghost," they said, and cried out in fear. But Jesus immediately said to them, "Take courage, it is I, don't be afraid." "Lord, if it is you," Peter replied, "tell me to come to you on the water." "Come," he said. Then Peter got down out of the boat, walked on the water, and came toward Jesus. But when he saw the wind, he was afraid, and beginning to sink, cried out, "Lord, save me." Immediately Jesus reached out his hand and caught him. "You of little faith," he said, "why did you doubt?" And when they climbed into the boat, the wind died down. Then those who were in the boat worshipped him, saying, "Truly, you are the Son of God." Peter's doing it! Woohoo! He's out of the boat and far enough away from it that he can't easily get back. Walking on the water. And then focus shifts. Things go wrong. Peter stops using his spiritual eyes set on Jesus and all that he knows about him in his heart. And he starts using his natural eyes, which cause him doubt. He is now acutely aware of the storm. He can hear the storm. He can see the storm. He can feel the storm, and it's probably overwhelming him. His physical and mental senses are telling him that he is in danger, doomed, doing something impossible. And when he stops using his spiritual eyes to focus on Jesus and starts using his natural eyes to focus on his immediate circumstances, terrifyingly, he begins to sink. Sometimes we listen to those storm voices and they stop us from walking on the water. Worse than that, sometimes they may even stop us from taking that first step out of the boat to begin with. The storm voices are real, and they may even use truths to distract us. The storm shouts and whispers to us, pulling our focus with questions like, what if I offend someone with this? What if I look embarrassing? What if it doesn't work? What if I can't come back from this mistake? What if I've misunderstood God's promises and they are not meant for me? What if it's all for nothing? What if it hurts to fail? What if it just hurts? What if I lose the respect of those I care about? What's wrong with me? I am not good enough to even be trying this. This is what Peter needed to remember, and this is the truth you need to cling to. Not only can our God calm the storm, but he can also make it so that you can walk through it. He didn't leave Peter to do it alone. More on that tomorrow. And he absolutely isn't expecting you to do it alone either. He knows the miracles that you are capable of with him, the work that he is asking of you, the healing he is offering. Sometimes shutting out the storm means closing our natural eyes and opening our spiritual ones. And of course, it's always okay to shout for help, because he is there, hand already outstretched. As the song reminds us, his grace abounds in deepest waters. Meditate in prayer to the words of this song, Oceans.